If you want to know how the girlies achieve them fluffy, natural looking brows, stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is mold your brows with some type of brow gel. I don't have brow gel, so I'm going to be using Gots to Be. You can use whatever it is that you like, just something to brush through your brows to make them lay flat. So I'm going to take about this much and put it on my brow, and I'm going to take the spoolie and just brush it through. And you want to brush your hairs in a upward motion towards the front, and then as you get towards the tail, you want to brush in like a diagonal motion, because you don't want all your hairs going straight up, because it's not going to look natural, and we want it to look as natural as possible. Once you get it in the shape that you desire, you're just going to go ahead and allow it to dry. So just like that. I might just go ahead and call this the ghetto brow tutorial, because I don't have anything brow related. My ring light just died. Hold on. Now, the products I'm going to be using in this video are not made for brows, but I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm able to achieve this look using the products that I have on hand. You can use whatever products that you have at home. So to fill in my brows, I'm going to be using this eyeliner. And I really like this because, as you guys can see, it has a very fine point on it. And this is going to allow me to achieve that wispy type of brow. So what you want to do is just go ahead and start right in the beginning. So what I like to do is take the pen and start to mimic how my hairs are in the beginning. So just kind of like small strokes, just like that. And I don't have a lot of brow hair, as you can see in the beginning of my brow, so I also like to fill it in using this. And you don't want to go too heavy in the beginning. I like bold, dramatic brows, so you'll see like towards the tail is where I'll start to like really define my arch and the end of my brow. So in the beginning, that's kind of how you want it to look. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to fix it. So you want to continue stroking, so you want to continue making hair like strokes all the way throughout. Some people do it all the way throughout the tail, but like I said, I like more of a bold brow, so I'm gonna just start filling mine in. All right, so this is the point that I get to where I just start to sort of create the shape that I want. So I'll just draw a line just like this and sort of follow my natural brow shape, but enhance it a little bit more. So I'm gonna take my arch up a little bit higher and right back down, just like that. And right about here is where I'll connect the bottom. And then I'll draw in the tail. And again, it doesn't have to be too perfect because we're going to clean it up in the end. So I'll just go ahead and fill in this part, but I'll leave the front exactly how it is. All right, so now that we're looking like an angry bird, what you want to do next is take that spoolie and you want to brush up in the same motion that we did before, sort of to like just to kind of blend it out, but not too much, because we still want it to look like hairs in the front. And then for the tail, blend in any gaps. It might be a little difficult because of the gel that you have on your brow, but just like that. If you need to go back in and fill in any gaps, just use the same exact eye gel, pen, whatever it is you're using, or you could actually go in and use like a powder just to fill it in. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to use the same pen and sort of go over the gaps. What I realized is that it's creating gaps because I'm using gel this time. I don't always use gel on my brows because my brows already sort of lay flat naturally. So honestly, if you need the gel, I would say use it. If you don't, you really don't have to, but this is what's going to set it and make it stay in place. All right, so we're gonna do the same exact thing on this side. This one looks a little thinner, so I'm gonna just fill it in a little bit more. Okay, so once you have your brows looking how you want them to look, now it's time to clean them up. All right, I'm gonna be using concealer to clean up my brows, and I'm gonna be using this Carla's Secret concealer palette that I got off the TikTok shop. And it has a bunch of different colors. I'm just going to go with the one that's closest to my skin tone because we don't want it to look too highlighted or too dramatic. So I'm going to be starting at the bottom of my brow, just like this. And that's what's going to allow your brow to look way more crisp and clean. And just like that. And then from here, we're just going to blend everything out. Then I'm going to take a blending brush just like so and blend it out. And this does have powder on it. It's this contour powder. This is helping it to blend in with my skin tone a little better, but you don't have to add any more product. Just blend it out for how it is. But since I already started with it, I'm just going to continue. Just like that. If you want that more highlighted look, then obviously don't use anything that's going to darken the concealer. Just blend out the concealer by itself. Because honestly, I didn't mean to add the powder, but I mean, it's still going to come out looking clean. I'm so sorry that the lighting is changing up. The sun keeps going up. This is what our brows are looking like. And if you want to add like some type of setting powder, you can do that as well so that your brows are not creasing. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Very simple. If you want to add like a touch of highlighter to make it pop, which I'm about to do because I'm extra, you can do that as well. The highlighter that I'm going to be using is from this Academy of Color palette. I've had this thing for years. I'm just going to go in with whatever colors you choose and sort of just tap it underneath of the brow just to add a little bit of highlight. Like that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you would do the rest of your face if you're doing a full face of makeup. That's pretty much it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for clicking and watch. If you guys want a tutorial on anything else, or if you have any questions about this wig, because I know you're going to ask about the wig, then leave your questions down in the comment box below and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and until next time, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.